Hello and welcome back to Mr. Gill Plays a little bit of Minecraft. I can't do this very well, running forward while backwards. This feels odd. Feels so odd. Oh, that was scary. We are on the way to get ready for starting the beginning of something. We're going to our little spruce place. We're going to get some spruce together. We need some spruce because we're going to start to build some sort of crane and maybe some sort of airship. And I think we're going to use our favourite wood, which is spruce. There we are. Who that? What do you want? Go away. Hey, how come you can get up there? No. No more. Yeah, so just starting with some chopping wood. Fun. Okay, now this is interesting actually. Just flying back from the spruce area, saw this mountain that looks like it's completely hollow. So it's just a single peak and there's holes on loads of different sides of it. What? Ow! Whoop. Yeah, and it's got this mass. This is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Look at a nice single peak, very tall and almost completely hollowed out inside, and some sort of weird village sitting on one edge of it. Well, well, well. Now that's a pretty big project, but that is definitely worth thinking. Definitely worth thinking for future times. But little cave base. The biggest problem is you don't want to be spending all your time hollowing out a mountain, do you? But if there's already one hollowed out, well, he said. I'm lost. Crap. I'll find my way. Here we go, coming back, and we get to see the full majesty of the temple, I hope. Where is it? Just there. Oh, good lord. That looks great. That looks super good. And then we should be able to see this. Ah, this is looking good as well. Very, very nice. Super happy with all of this. Okay, now we are back. We've got a bit more spruce. We'll probably get some more, but we've got quite a bit over there. But I always think it's good to, when you start a project, go and grab a little bit of extra resources, even if you think you got it all. That annoys me, that dude up there. I don't like them to be up there because then they'll fall on my head. Oh. Pop. You die. Looks like he's better. There we go, nice. So this has to be a crane, and somewhere over there has to be an airship, and I'm thinking, to be honest, the entire top of this mountain needs to be flattened. I've done a little bit, but all of this flattened out and this become an airship dock and potentially production facility. So I have no idea. I never build things in advance. I don't really know what I'm thinking, but I'll get started and we'll kind of see where we go. Okay, so I want this thing to be kind of centered around here, I think. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5's good. Now what I want it to be sitting on a circular base. So if we go at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So that's going to make everything 11, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on each side, 1 in the middle makes 11. 2, 3, 4, 5. That means for an 11, if we kind of go 1, 2, thinking about circles here, just trying to remember how to make them as opposed to going to that website, which is fine, but you know, like so. It's going to be a little bit too sharp if we only do 3 on each edge, isn't it? If we go like there, there, there. Actually, that's not too bad either. Less of a circle, more of a... Would look better though if we went like this. Yeah, I think it does. Like that. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. So like that. That. And there. And there. So you can imagine this thing's going to be sitting on a circle. Then we're going to have like the body of the crane built up like this, maybe to this height. Yeah, so imagine that if you will. Then we'll probably have legs of the crane, so they're coming down to here, you know, or whatever. And then maybe one is going to, maybe it's been trussed. I don't know if that's a word. I'm making words up. Maybe one's holding it up there, and maybe one's coming down here, like that. And then on the top, we want to have multi-armed crane. So, like, you know, if we're up there, so this is kind of like the body of it. Then there's going to be 2 arms, one coming out, I think, this way, and one coming out that way. And the one coming out that way, we want to be holding a big bunch of ore that is sucked out of the ravine. The one here, we want a smaller bit. I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky. Or do we go through? So what we could have is that we go under the mountain, all the way over, and then I think if we come up like here, yeah, I think that's pretty sure, okay, that's a wall. Somewhere here is going to be just, yeah, either way. I haven't decided yet. We'll work it out. Let's get the bit of the crane built. Okay. Just bear with me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like if I continue doing what I'm doing, I might end up where I want to be. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, something like that. We got any? No, I want more brick. So think of that. Oh, bugger off. Another pop-up. Bloody Windows. It pops up all the time. Think of this like the cab. Yep. So this is like the cab. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a crane on top of it. And then I think we're also going to put some conveyor belts on the side of it. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Now, I think the crane on top of it should be a different color. Potentially. I do like the green. I do like the green. In fact, I'd say so much as to say it's probably my favorite block. Prismarine, dark prismarine. So I think if we come up here and try and get upstairs somehow. Get me up. Right, okay, now I'll just put this here, and then I was like, oh, wait a sec, we've got to do stuff on top. So then if we go like here. So one out, yeah? Why couldn't I do that? There we go. So like across like this, yeah, imagine, just bear with me, think with me, dream with me. It's gonna work, I promise you. One out over the top, like so. And if it doesn't work, it's not my fault. Okay, like that, and then maybe like here. No. Yeah. Like so. Okay, and then I want to kind of like and then we want to go out with the crane, if you know what I mean. So then the crane would be like this. But we can look at a different way to do it if we want. But this is just, I guess, the simple way. And then we'd go out like so. And then we'd want to be underneath it, but we're going to fall down, aren't we? Oh, it's not too bad. It's a little bit blocky, but it's not too bad. If we go down there, out, around about here. Oh, it's quite high. Like this, then one of these. That's annoying, but that's fine. We'll just pretend that's not happened. Like so. Let's do the other side, and then let's have a look from another angle. Yeah, come back in a sec. Okay, I'm liking it. I know maybe people are like, that doesn't look very much like anything. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Don't know why, don't know how, but I kind of do. I think probably a little bit more detail, but I don't want to start over detailing now and then I'll change my mind. I kind of want to let it sit and percolate in the brain space for a little bit, and then we see where we're at. But I'm kind of okay with that as the basic structure of our crane. What we need to do is get some sort of legs and then these conveyor belts that I was talking about as well, because I was kind of thinking what we should have is, quite like using the barrels, as you can see there, I think they give an idea of motion or tracks. So then if we were kind of to go like here, are we going to be able to do this? Yeah, that could work. If we took off all of those and supported it with something, these guys. And then put tracks on it. should have heaps and heaps of tracks. Yeah, we've got loads. I found a mine shaft over there. One of the mines we're starting up over on that side, which we still have to go back and finish up. Actually, the mines are another overlong project that we haven't done. Like so. We'll just kind of imply stuff is being processed in the machine, and then we would go like here. No. Like so. And then I actually think we'd probably put some motion on this, maybe get an actual minecart going up and down. I think that could be quite fun. We'll have to work that out later though, but then we could have that minecart going all the way over there to do that sort of thing. And the rest of this, I think we wouldn't have anything, maybe some dangling kind of computer stuff or something like that. But yeah, I reckon I need to do a little bit more work on this. I think we want another one of these over here actually, and maybe like some sort of slag heap, so they're kind of passing it on, so to speak. So let me just kind of keep on playing around, putting things up, taking things down, and seeing how we go. But I'm kind of liking it so far. I've got to get rid of that step. I'll be honest, I'm having second doubts about the prismarine. Chucked in a little bit of the copper, and that looks pretty good. It looks more, I don't know, the prismarine's maybe just too dark, too green. So we might change that up. I wonder if you can't get iron stairs. I'll have a think. Added another little one down here. And look, guys, not a lot of this has to make sense. I spent 10 minutes going, okay, this one can move to this one to move. And then I'm like, does it matter? No, I'm building these just to look at as I fly around. But added another little one down here, which is on some kind of track. So it kind of goes back and forth. You see you got your little pulley system hooked up to some gears, so it goes back and forth, and this is the one that will be taking it out of the ravine, and then it's got a little kind of rotary kind of thing here, and it's going to drop it there, and then I was thinking of drop it there. It might have some more rail tracks, and that can go underneath here, and then potentially again we can come back in through this wall which leads back into the underground of the hill, upon which are large kind of workshop areas placed. And I definitely think we're going to have in here, I think we're just going to have like, take it down maybe down to around here, this level like this level here, and we'll have tracks coming in that way, tracks coming in that way, and I think we'll just decorate this with loads of, piles of slag, mate. Just loads of little kind of crap and ores and stuff like that, just to make it look like it's being processed. Maybe put some lava pools down there, so it's kind of like a smeltery area, and that should be that. And that'll take the next week, because I'll go through and we have to, I think we'll get some buttons in here, maybe switch out the cobble. I'm wondering if the orange is too bright, but I do like it. Again, I'm still thinking about the prismarine, and then we'll have to add loads of little bits and pieces around and down here, fix up this, put some more fences in, fix these up, put the proper walls in here, join this up to this so you can actually access it, fence this whole area off, finish off the rail lines there. I think we probably need to put some sort of water here, kind of like a coolant area. Then dig this whole thing out and do that, as I said. Potentially put something here, decorate it some way so it looks like it's being made. And then we still haven't finished off the rest of the ores on those things and the other stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, and stop bringing you back every 5 seconds, and we're just going to knock out all of that, which, as I said, it's going to take me about 3 days. In real life I can play an hour or so a day, so I'll just kind of continue doing that, and then when we come back, hopefully that'll all be... Oi, how did you get in? Where on earth did you come from, young man? There was 3, no? No? Okay. Where did they come from? He fell down there. Oh, they jumped up here? I didn't think they'd be smart enough to jump. That's fine. That's alright, we'll work that out. But yeah, once we've kind of got that all done, then we can think about working on the airship over there. That I might have to look up some other people's designs, because I feel like I made an airship once, but I don't know if I can do it again. We'll give it a shot. Anyway, let me finish up all of this and hopefully bring you back for a nice completed little project.
Oh, look at that. I've got my mustache back. And I'm dressed right. This is odd. Every time I load in, I look like I'm different. I don't know what's going on. But you know that feeling when you start a project and you think, it'll just be a little bit. And then as you go, you kind of add more and more and more. We are a lot further off finishing this than I thought. But let's have a quick look anyway. So we've added in a couple of cranes. I'm unsure about the Prismarine. I'm pretty sure I'm going to change that out to copper. I just think the Prismarine is too busy. And the copper bits look better. Maybe Prismarine for a little bit of highlighting. But we've got our big main crane doing some thing. I don't know. Remember, none of this actually makes sense. It's not like they join up or whatever. But yeah, we've got our big main crane. It's carrying something on this side. We've got another couple of cranes here. This one's got a claw, and this one goes all the way down there. I think we need to put another crane down there. So because the cave, if you can see, is significantly deeper down here, and that's where we should be getting all the ore from. So we've got that kind of going on. Then I kind of thought, I want to put in a little track, so kind of like, ow, sorry guys, don't go. Oh, can they go backwards? I don't know. They're on a loop. No, they're going to hit each other. About there, bam. No, now they're just going to chase each other. Fantastic. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to put in a little kind of cart. So that means, this is dropping things into the cart. I don't know. You go. But that means we're going to have to kind of organize this area. We're getting pretty close to just over here is where our little birch honey farm area is. So then I was like, well, we better have to link all of that up. I have dug out kind of underneath here as well and just sectioned off. These kind of be like little, I guess, like engineering rooms, laboratories and stuff like that. You can also come in here and see where these tracks go, a little kind of gantry. I'm trying, I do want some more detail, but I'm trying to be careful because it's taking a lot of time. Definitely going to add more detail over time, but I'm running out of time. So those are, look, let's say we're like 85% with the cranes. There's 15% changing things up, adding a bit more stuff and wondering whether I like them or not. But I like them. I do like them. I think they're good. I don't think I've built a crane before. It's my first go. I like it. We finished off the rest of the things. We've got our diamond island. We've got our redstone island. We've got a gold island. So that's all of the ores, apart from emerald, which might take a while to get enough emerald ore blocks to make that look good. I've also flattened out an area here because, as I was thinking, we may as well build some sort of town. We may as well do it. I've got to landscape all of this around here, obviously. Oh, crap. Another pop-up. I can't work out how to stop all these pop-ups on my computer. It's just some stupid thing telling me to update all my drivers, which is probably why my computer runs so slow, but that's fine. So yeah, I think we're going to have to build some sort of city here. Town, something like that. But we will come back to that at a later point. And then up here, I've just started flattening out where the production and launch pad for airships will be on top of this mountain. Alright, that took a little while for me. To be honest, been working a lot this week, so maybe only had 2 or 3 hours to play. So that's taken a little bit of time, but I like where we're at. As I said, this project has turned out to be far bigger than I expected, but I'm liking how it looks. So, just to recap, we've got to finish this off and we've got quite a way to go. We've got to build the airship launching production station. Then we've got to build an actual airship attached to this thing, pulling these ores somewhere. Potentially got to build a whole town there. Landscape the whole damn thingy, just put little bits and pieces and make it look like it's nice as opposed to normal Minecraft terrain. And that should finish this project. Then we still got on the back burner. Over here was going to be the mines, but now it looks like I've built another mine over there. But I think here is our working mine. So this is where we actually come to mine. There's a pretty cool big mine shaft in there as well. So we've got to finish this and start this effectively. All I really did was build the railway up here, but we've got to make this all good and all of these mines and all of that sort of stuff. So that's kind of project number 2. Then we still have the ongoing thought in my head that I should turn these ice spikes into a city somehow. So that's project number 3. Little mini project, which I think I've got an idea for now. Hopefully I'll get it done. I can show you in the next episode. Is to connect up this bridge, path, whatever this is, to the main area. I don't know if I want to call this a base because I still think of it as a starter base. But yeah, we just need to create a little path area over here. I am trying to think of something to do with the rest of the top of this mountain. I think we need some more, maybe another farm. I can't think of a farm that I need at the moment. So those are the one, finish off the big project there, airship project, city project, ice spikes project, mines project. Ah, crap. There's a lot to do. Oh, maybe some sort of stables here for some horses. So I've never ridden horses, but I think it'd be good to have some horses around. Yeah, all right. And the churches. We've got to do something with the churches. And that's, these are just the things to make the views look good, people. These are all just the things so that when we're walking down this thing, we go, oh, look at that. What's that? We should go over there and have a look. This is all about the views, all about making these views look good. Oh, what's that? We should go over there, Haven't even thought of things I really want. Definitely want a gold farm at some point. I like gold. Gold farms are good. And especially since I've been having to go and mine Blackstone for ages, which annoys the crap out of me. And then I see in the what the hell is that? Oh, I see. I was probably making a new river. I wonder why. I don't remember why I was doing this. Is there a reason for a river to be here underground? Yeah, potentially. That's a nice idea. Underground river, could we ride it all the way to where? Where does this come out? Like a song. Let's see, is this a nice spot? Oh, so just over there. Ooh. So that'd go like that, underneath and around to here. Does that join up with this? Aha. I seem to see what I was thinking. Some sort of underground river that curls around there, comes over here and then falls down. Is this a ravine or is it just a boring cave? Bam. Bam. Oh, this could be nice. This could be nice. It's not very deep. But we could... Oh. Ah. I'm brainwaves. Underground lake. Yeah. What do you want, man? Go away. What's up here? This is boring. This is a boring bit. Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay, so that's another idea. So we take that. So a way of connecting again. So we're kind of coming from here. Imagine we're boating, keep boating. Can you keep on dropping levels, like height levels in a boat, or does it get stuck? I can't remember. But we're boating, we boat over here, we boat. And then at this point here, I believe we're going like this way. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, this is stupid. Never dig across to where you think something might be. You're never going to find it. Oh, well, I'm never going to find it anyway. Ah, I found it. Underground lake. Bam. Right. Put some torches up there so I remember what I was thinking about. That's definitely in a future times, future project. But I think we're looking good. So I'm going to work on this, but I reckon next episode we should start on the airship. I want to try and build an airship, so I think that's what we will do. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, wait, no, and then I remembered why we wanted to build the the mines over here. Yeah, I was just doing a little bit of mining and stuff, and then, as I said, found a really huge kind of cave and mine thing operation. But we've got this boy, and I was wondering whether we should do something with this. I can't think what yet. But they do spawn here naturally, don't they? And they will respawn here naturally over and over and over again. So it could be fun, something to do with them. They annoy the crap out of me. And I mean, not like a raid farm. I'm not that boring. I don't want to do a raid farm. But maybe a banner farm? I could use the banners. I seem to be killing a lot of them, putting the banners everywhere. Anyway, thanks for watching again. I will catch you in the next one.